We get stuck in trying to please other people instead and put their needs above our own. How do you reclaim yourself and your true desires? As a baby, you start off knowing exactly what it is you want. And if you don't get it, you throw a fit. You fucking cry. You expect to be fed, changed, and held. Pretty basic. Of course, it gets more complicated as we get older. But not only does it get more complicated in what we desire, we are also taught that what we truly want is not okay. You get people along the way that tell you, don't touch that. You don't want that. You better eat what's on your plate, even if you don't like it, or you're not getting anything at all. Stop crying. What you heard from that is you can't have everything that you want. That's selfish. Money doesn't grow on trees. Stop what you're doing and do what I want instead. After years of this, you can lose touch with yourself and what it is that you truly desire and what you really want, what you really need. We learned how to get other people's approval. And as a result, we end up doing things that we don't really want to do. We're just doing things because that's what our parents wanted us to do, or that's what our spouse wanted us to do, or that's what our friend told us we should do. We end up doing things just to please other people, even if it might not be what we really want. Example from my own recent experience, I was at the gas station tonight filling the air in my truck tires. I had to do 3 out of the 4 tires. As I'm on the third one, a lady proceeds to drive over, pulls up next to the side of me, which is not even a parking spot. She parked her car there, got out of her car, and then walks up to me and was like, "Hey, can I just sneak in there real quick? I've only got 1 tire to fill." And I said, "No, I'm on my last tire." And again, she said, "Well, can I just sneak in there real quick? I've only got 1 tire to fill." I'm like, "No." Like, lady, I'm not explaining this to her, but I just said, "No, I've only got this last tire that I'm doing. I have to pull my truck out and I'm going to turn it around and I got to pull back in." So, did not let her in. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, lady, it takes me fucking forever to fill the air in my truck tire. It's like 1 to 2 cycles at least to get my tire filled. And I'm not about to just move out of the way when I'm on my last tire so that you can come on in here because you think, what? I don't know why you're so much more important than I am to get your tire filled. I think some people in that situation might have been like, "Hey, it's not a big deal. Why don't you just let her go? Like, you've already filled 2 of your tires." But that's part of where it comes in, standing up for myself and having confidence. Like, I don't need to appease to your desires. I don't have to be nice. Like, sometimes I gotta be that fucking bitch. Just be like, no, like, sorry, not sorry. But that's just another example. It's not a material thing in this instance, of course, but it is a preference that I had. I don't want to wait on somebody else to fill their tire so that they can get in and out while I am stuck waiting on them. Like, it just baffles me. Another example would be if you go to the restaurant and you order some eggs. You ask for them to be over easy, but they bring out scrambled. So in that situation, are you just going to accept those eggs as scrambled and be like, "Oh, it's all right"? No, not me. Like, I'm going to be like, "Hey, could you please, I ordered over easy. Could you please get this fixed in the kitchen?" That to me is just super important. You ordered it a certain way because that is your preference. So you'd have every right to have that preference fulfilled, especially in a restaurant. We are told just to be sensible. And with that, we start to become numb to our own desires. So, how do you reclaim yourself and your true desires? You can start on the smallest level by honoring your true preferences in every situation, no matter how seemingly insignificant. It might seem like it shouldn't be a big deal to others. And it could be that it is not ultimately significant. It's not going to change your life, but that's just a preference of yours. So start making those choices that are your preference, no matter how small. By not being clear about what it is that you want, you are putting, in essence, other people's wants, needs, and desires as more important and above your own. That is just simply a habit. and it is a habit that you can break with practice. Begin allowing yourself to know and act on your wants and true desires.